Hi, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is going to be, do they regret ghosting you? Okay, this could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be anybody that ghosted you. And the question here is asking if, do they regret it, right? Okay, so we are going to be choosing from 4 piles. We're going to take a look at 4 different little ghosts here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the piles. So for pile 1, we have this little ghost here. He looks mad. He looks upset. This little ghost for pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 2. We have this ghost here. He's a cactus, right? We have this little cactus ghost for pile number 2. For pile number 3, we have this pink ghost and it says, "You do you, boo." Okay, pile number 3 is the pink ghost. "You do you, boo." Okay. And pile number 4, we have this ghost here eating noodles. Okay, pile number 4, we have the ghost eating noodles. Okay, so go ahead, take a look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 1, the little ghost here that's upset, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with fire. So you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the person that ghosted you could be one of these fire signs. And this little ghost does have fire, okay, because he's pissed, he's angry, he's really upset. I mean, you could see in his face, his eyes, his mouth, you could see the expression that he's really upset over something. So I feel like you and this person could have had a falling out, or this person was upset with you over something, and maybe that's why they ghosted you. But I have some cards pulled here for you, and we'll pull a few more as we go along. So we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Wands right in the middle. Okay, it is fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then we have the Death card. Okay, Scorpio energy. So I do feel like this person does at times regret ghosting you, because I feel like there's times where they want to share things with you. So this could have been like a friendship more than a relationship, is what I'm getting here, because I do feel like at certain times this person feels like they want to share their news, or tell you their good news or their big news or even their bad news. I feel like there's times when this person wants to share something, but again, because here with the Death card, look how he's like taking a step, and like he's gonna step on this other critter's head. Like this big one is stepping on this little one's head. So I feel like this person knows that they already like stepped on you, that they already walked away, because he's like walking away, but as he's walking on him. So I feel like this person knows that they did that to you, so they know that they can't like reach out and tell you what they want to talk about. Like they just want to talk about their day almost. And it seems like they know that they can't anymore. So it's almost like at times they wish they had somebody to share their information with, basically. Is what I'm getting here. Yeah, so I'm getting this could have been a friend, a feminine here, since we do have the Queen of Wands. This is a feminine. Um, they could have a thick body, or you could have a thick body. Like a big behind or thick legs. Okay, so we have Pisces here, okay? So we have Pisces right underneath the 9 of Cups. So they could be a Pisces. Or have that somewhere in their big 3. Okay. And we have Virgo here, okay? Underneath the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Sun. So it came out with Virgo. So somebody's sun sign could be in Virgo too, okay? or their sun sign in Pisces or Scorpio. And on the bottom we have the moon, so somebody's moon sign could also be Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. Okay. Um, let me go ahead and get some of these cards here. These are from my friend Raya's Shadow Love Tea. I'm going to have her shops linked in my description if you want to check out her shops and all her decks. They're amazing. Look how pretty this deck is. Look at that. It's like a hot pink, and it's like teapots here. So let's get some Shadow Love Tea and see what we have. Pile 1. Does this person regret ghosting you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. And oh, you're kidding me. You're not. Look at the card. It's in the reverse, but look at what it says. Ghosting. Look, it's a ghost. But you got the reverse version of it, so this is crazy. Let's go ahead and read it. Okay, it's card 68. Vanishes into the air, stops all communication while relationship is growing, leaves others bewildered and confused. So this is something that could have left you confused. Like, why did this person stop talking to me? Why did they ghost me, right? This is probably how they are. And again, this little ghost is angry. So maybe any little thing that like got them angry or sets this person off, they just cut people off. They change. So here we do have the death card, right? Transformation. So this is somebody that maybe feels maybe if they feel change a little bit in the mood and the behavior and the communication, they cut people off. Maybe they just, that's how they are. So again, it's like they just leave people like, why did I get ghosted? Not even like really knowing why, but it seems like this person could have been angry when they did it. Okay, we have dead end here, and it's the reverse of it too. Card 55, changes, choices, and challenges. It says, not making much progress, moving forward, rise in conflicts. Yeah, see, like I said, rise in conflicts and disagreements. Like I said, this little ghost is mad. This person was mad with you. Lack of trust and honesty going nowhere. So this person might have felt like they couldn't trust you. Again, maybe something, any little slight thing, because I feel like this is, look, it keeps falling. This is a person that any little slight, change in the wind, they feel it. And so again, maybe there was something there with you, maybe something you said, maybe something whatever, and they felt it. And that was enough for them to be like, I'm done here. I'm not talking to this person anymore. Oh, okay. And we have poaching, number 19. Or is it 61? What number is this? 19. Okay. Knowingly attracts partner of another with the purpose of starting a sexual and a romantic, oh my gosh, relationship with this person. You know what? With this Queen of Wands here in the middle, I was feeling that. I was feeling because you might be somebody curvy or, attractive. This person could have felt some type of jealousy, like because you're attractive. And so here with this card here, poaching, they might have felt like you were poaching their partner, like you were making eyes at them or trying to talk to them, or again, any little slightest thing that they might have noticed that they felt was something when really maybe to you it wasn't that thing, but any little thing to them, they felt it. And this is why they got so angry. They felt you were trying to poach their partner. That's what I was feeling with this Queen of Wands, but I wasn't like saying anything because I wasn't sure yet. And yeah, this is my confirmation here. Okay, so we have wreckage, 63, breaking down to a 9. It says forces others into submission, makes others feel intimidated. Partner allows them to win because it's easier than fighting. So here's that partner thing again. So yeah, so maybe, they told their partner, oh, you know, was pile one flirting with you? And their partner was probably like, no. Oh yeah, pile one was flirting with you, weren't they? They made eyes at you, and then their partner was probably like, okay, maybe they did, I don't know, maybe they did look at me in some type of way, and they're like, I knew it, I knew it. And then, you know what I mean, it kind of, but again, it looks like they have a partner that is just going to go along with them because they don't want to argue, because this person might get pretty angry. Like I said, this little ghost here, he probably gets pissed pretty easy, this person that ghosted you. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more of the Deviant Moon. But look at the little tiny mini deck. Here we have the big cards. Now let's go ahead and get 3. Oh, that was fast. So we have the 7 of Cups in the reverse right underneath Pisces, and it is Pisces. So that's 2 Pisces cards here already. And then it is the 7 of Cups in the reverse, so there's already a choice that's been made. But again, there was a lot of unrealistic other choices. So instead of this person maybe talking to you and saying, did you make eyes at my person or something like that, instead of talking to you, it's like they made these unrealistic things happen in their head, and that's why they made that decision to ghost you. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Air element, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So, you know, again, this person feels like that was the best choice for them to ghost you because they felt some type of betrayal, some type of something off here with you. You know, so they really felt like this is what was best for them, to basically, here with underneath Virgo, it's kind of like checking that list off to like cross you off the list because they felt like they couldn't trust you. One more, please. And we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Look at that. Okay, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, and it is in the reverse. So there is conflicts, there's disagreements, and there is a dissolvement of this connection. Like I said, I feel like it was a friendship connection, whatever, and I feel like it dissolved, you know, because there was this, we're not seeing eye to eye. Because again, I feel like this person felt like you were trying to do something sneaky behind their back, and it could have been like maybe they felt you were flirting with their person. But again, too, I do feel a little jealousy here, like they might have jealous over you being more attractive than them. You know, they might see you as being more attractive than them, and that made them feel some type of way too. You know what I mean? Yeah, because here with the Death card, I feel like they feel like almost like you were above them. You know, like how this big one is stepping on this little one. It's almost like they felt small around you. And this person definitely doesn't have that energy of feeling small. They have an energy of feeling big. So it's kind of like with you, they felt kind of small, and that's not something they're cool with. um, let's see, anything else? Let me get some letters here, just a few letters. Okay, something fell over here. And we have the letter G. Somebody's name could start with a G, okay? But let's go ahead and get some more letters. Wow, we have G again. Somebody's name might have a G in it. I heard Greg. Okay, we have E, G. Look, another E, G. Jean. Okay, I know that's not how you spell Jean, but we got Jean. We have LV, which I'm like hearing love. LOVE, love. Look at that, love. It's just somebody you had love for, right? We have ME, me. Look, ME, where is it? MEN, men. It could have been over a man. We have PA. Look, we have man. We have pan. Okay. We have C. We have C again. I don't know why I just heard Mac Miller, somebody's name. It could have the last name Miller, or somebody could be a fan of Mac Miller. I just heard Mac Miller. Look, GANG, gang. Okay. This could have been somebody from your gang, and not like an actual street gang. I mean, maybe, right? But I mean gang, like somebody from your crew, somebody you hung out with. And that's what I feel here with this Nine of Cups in the reverse. Like they miss hanging out. They miss telling you things. Okay. Oh, look, we have Mecca. We have CA. Could be from Cali. Okay, we have Poe. Poe. Somebody could be a fan of Edgar Allan Poe, of poetry. We have Go. Yeah. They felt like they had to go, or you had to go, like they had to leave you behind. I heard Las Vegas. Somebody could live in Nevada. Somebody could also smoke, is what I'm hearing, like somebody that smokes heavy. I don't know what kind of smoking, but heavy smoking too. Okay. And somebody's name could start with an A. The A is standing out to me. Somebody's name could start with an A. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 2, the cactus ghost, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with earth. So you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or the person who ghosted you. Come on. Could be one of these earth signs, okay? I already have 3 cards pulled here for you from the Deviant Moon, and we're going to pull a few more as we go along. So the first card is the Lovers in the reverse. I'm getting, this was a love connection. We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. So the Lovers is Gemini. The 6 of Cups in the reverse is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have Justice in the reverse, which is Libra. So we have air again. We have air here twice. So what I'm getting, this was a love connection, this person that could have ghosted you. Now, do they regret ghosting you? I'm going to get no. I feel like this person felt it was more of I feel almost more like an obligation, like it was almost like a facade or something like that to kind of like be with you. I don't know. I feel like this person was like faking it. You know what I mean? Like the love wasn't really love. Like it was probably like this person was like, I like you, I really like you, but it wasn't love. You know what I mean? So I feel like this person was almost kind of like faking it. And so do they regret it? I am feeling no. I feel like this person just knew that it wasn't something for them, or it wasn't going to work out, or you just weren't matched for each other, or they just didn't care enough like that. You know what I mean? Like it just wasn't coming from their heart, like to be with you like that. That's what I'm getting here. And then here in the 6 of Cups, it's a puppet show that they're watching. Look, it's a puppet show. So I do feel like it's in the reverse. So I do feel like this person, again, it was just more like a show. It was just something, I don't know. They were just in it to be in it, I guess. It wasn't, I do feel like there was definitely chemistry, passion, those intimate moments of like there was a spark there. But I feel besides like something deeper, it wasn't that. So I feel like maybe this person, it was more of the physical thrill that they were in it for, So as to regretting it, I don't see that, but we'll get some more cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of these okay. This pile 2, regret ghosting. Pile 2. Does this person regret ghosting pile 2? And you see with the ghost here, I'm sorry. Okay, you see with the ghost here how it's a little cactus. So he's all prickly. So again, I feel like this person didn't allow themselves to get that close to you, or this is somebody that just doesn't allow themselves to get feelings, to get connections like that, because maybe this is a person that has been hurt by somebody in the past. And so because of that, they're probably like, oh, I'll never go through that again. Or maybe this is just something that they never got over. Like maybe they still have a torch for this person that hurt them. So it's like they don't allow anybody else to take that place, or anybody else to, you know what I mean? So here with this ghost here being all prickly, being a cactus, I do feel like this is somebody that closes their heart off. They might close, you know, they might not close the other parts of themselves off, you know what I mean? They might open other parts of their body, but as their heart, I feel like they close their heart off. So, like I said, I feel like you could have had a pretty good physical connection, but as like emotionally, this person, what just fell on the floor? Hold on. Oh, a bracelet just fell on the floor. Wow. So a bracelet breaking, right? Yeah, something that came undone. Okay, let's get some more cards. We have Leo here. Wow, beautiful card, Leo. You might be a Leo, or this person might be a Leo. Underneath the Lovers, okay. And we have Pluto. Pluto in Leo, okay. So yeah, definitely very intense physical chemistry. And we have Jupiter, okay. So we have Pluto and Jupiter in Leo. Okay. And on the bottom we have Leo again. You're kidding me. Look, it's Leo. It's Leo again. Leo. This person could definitely be a Leo, or you could be a Leo, or again, Pluto, Jupiter in Leo. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we are going to be using my friend Raya's Shadow Love Tea. I'm going to link her shops in the description, her SD shop and her other shop in the description if you want to check out her decks. They are amazing. I think this deck might be retired. I'm not sure, but look how beautiful it is. She has tons and tons of decks to check out. So go ahead and let's go ahead and get some Shadow Love Tea. What is going on here? Ooh, I'll take this one, but these cards just flew on by. Okay. Two more, please. Okay, they flew. Wow, and two flew. They flew like this. Look. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. So we have three. So the first card was calculating in the reverse. 32 breaking down to a 5. Changes, choices, and challenges. Okay, it says does not believe in faith or destiny, believes in calculated risks, only makes necessary moves after deep consideration. Yeah, so this person doesn't really believe. It says they don't believe in fate or destiny. So this person doesn't believe like, oh, we were meant to be, or you know, we need to be. This person's just like, you know, I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna think about it. And again, they're going to mostly think about it. And we do have air here twice, you know, so I feel like this is a person that thinks about things, not so much is like about feeling them, but they're more about thinking of them. So again, they close their heart off. Okay, we have 57 with meow money. It's in the reverse. Oh, what a cute little cat. Okay, it says uses people for their own benefit. Okay. Social and status climber, a show off, manipulates situations to get what they want. Gold digger. Oh, okay. So again, uses people to get what they want, whether it was a physical thrill, right? You were giving them a physical thrill, you know, whatever it was that they were getting that made them feel good. But again, it's like they close themselves off. Okay, so we have controlling here, 50, another 5 here. Okay, changes, choices, and challenges. It says wants to know everything and anything, possessive, excessive, need to be right, jealous, and insincere lover. Oh, wow, an insincere lover. Yeah, so again, I felt like this person wasn't real. It was like they were putting on this show of who they were. Wow. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. With justice here in the reverse, it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't fated. And again, this person, how it says here in the calculating card, this person doesn't believe in fate or destiny. So here, it just they feel like no, this wasn't. You know, this was just like a passing through thing. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more of the Deviant Moon, the little mini deck. Look how tiny it is. So we have 3 here from the Deviant Moon. And then here we're going to pull 3 from the little mini deck. Okay, let's go ahead and get 3. Okay. We have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, no. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got a lot of cards. We have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the Spy card. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords, Deceptive, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. And we have the Knight of Cups, but in the reverse. Oh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So yeah, so there wasn't any real love from this person. There's a lot of deception here. It's almost like I heard they said what you wanted to hear, okay? I was hearing something like that in my head. It's like they were telling you what you wanted to hear, but it wasn't really what they felt. They weren't being sincere. And then we do have the 3 of Cups here, also in the reverse. And this is the card that I call the Your People card, okay? Because when it's in the upright, you're around your people. You're celebrating. You're having a good time. You're hanging out. You're chilling, you know, that type of thing. But when it's in the reverse, this is not your people or your person, right? So you're around people that aren't your people. You're around people that aren't celebrating your wins. You're around people that aren't happy for you. You're around people that don't really want to be around you, don't really, you know, think of you like that. Like they're happy to be your friend or your partner or your family member, you know? So when it's in the upright, these are people that wish well for you, that want the best for you, that are happy when you're doing good. And in the reverse, which is the way it came out, these are people that, you know, they don't care about that. They don't care about your happiness, your wins. They don't care about those things, about celebrating you. And here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, yeah, definitely this, it's like this is somebody that doesn't have love for you. This is a person or people that just don't have love for you, and they only said the things that they thought you wanted to hear. Okay, let's go ahead and get some letters here. Let's see if we can get letters, names. Okay, we have E-A-T, eat. Maybe this is somebody that likes to eat, or you like to eat, or maybe that is something you went out to do a lot, was to eat, because the 3 of Cups always reminds me of that. Always reminds me of like gathering with people to go out and eat. Like, let's go to dinner. Let's go, you know, get some lunch at that new restaurant, like that type of thing. So maybe this is something you and this person used to like to do, is go out and eat. Oh, look, and then I just saw Rue, R-U-E. Where's the R? I know I saw the R. There it is, Rue. Okay. So here with Rue, you know, maybe needing a cleansing, right? Maybe you need to um do some a spiritual cleanse with Rue, which is like you boil it and then you know, you let it cool off, and then you go into the bath with it or the shower with it, and you pour it on yourself. And you kind of like pat yourself dry. You don't like rub it off with the towel. So anyways, maybe needing some Rue to cleanse the energy to help you feel better too. Okay, we have the letter P, W, Y, A. Look, pay, pay. P, I just saw pit, P-I-T, or PETA. Look, somebody's name could be PETA. I know a girl named PETA. This could be somebody's name, or somebody likes to eat pitas. Okay. We have IV. IV. Somebody maybe going to the doctor, getting some IV treatment, maybe low on fluids, drained, dehydrated. Maybe this person. Okay. We have NO. Look, no. Do they regret this? No. And then we have HO, ho, okay? And then HOE, the other kind of ho. So maybe around Christmas time too. Maybe around Christmas they ghosted you, or maybe your birthday's around Christmas, or their birthday, or something happened around Christmas with ho, right? Ho, 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 like Santa Claus. Okay, we have G, I, Okay, Gin. For some reason, gin. Maybe somebody likes gin. Okay, gin. Gin and juice, right? Okay. D-A-R-E. Dare. Hmm. We have T-A-Y. Tay. Somebody's name could be Tay. Knit. Okay, somebody could be like a little knit, you know, like a little bugging. Hmm. Dion here. We have Dion. Somebody's name could be Dion. We have Geo. Hmm. I'm hearing physical. So yeah, you were very physical with each other, or this person needs a physical, or maybe you might need a physical. Because we did have IV also. Hmm. Okay, well, that's all I have for you. Okay. Were you even seeing any of these? Okay, that's all I have for you, pile two. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number three, the pink ghost that says "You do you, boo." I always like to associate the piles with an element, and so for this pile, I've associated it with air. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or the person who ghosted you could be one of these air signs. Ooh, I do have three cards pulled here. Come on now. From the Deviant Moon, and we're going to pull more as we go along, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. So, do they regret ghosting you? With this saying, you do you, boo, it's a very air element, right? That's something they would say, air sign. You do you, boo, it's kind of like them saying, like, I'm just leaving you alone and you leave me alone type of thing, you know? So, it's like them saying that, but is that really what they think, right? Or is that really what they feel? And so your first card out here is the Two of Cups. Look at that. So this is kindred spirits. This is soulmate. Why does this card keep falling? Little ghost. Um, so this is somebody that does feel like there was a connection, even though I get the feeling like they try to be dismissive and maybe tell people, like, people ask them, like, do you miss pile three? They're like, no, I'm fine. I'm doing my life. Let them do their life. But I honestly feel like with this being the first card, the Two of Cups, that they do regret ghosting you, that they do miss you. And then the next card we have is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Aries. Aries, what the heck? Maybe an Aries, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So yeah, I said Aries. Maybe there's an Aries here, right? But this is air element and it's in the reverse. So I do feel like they do miss the connection. They do miss not talking to you because it's in the reverse. So that means there's no communication. So they completely ghosted you. But I do feel like this is something that they think about. But then we do have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's in the reverse. So I feel like at the same time they feel like this was not going to like progress or go somewhere, and then also they feel like if they were to talk to you or call you up and say, how you doing, boo, how you been, you're not really going to be too receptive. It's almost like they know, like, well, if I call pile three and talk to them, even if it's for a little while, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to progress. So it's almost like they already have it made up in their head. Like, you know what? It's a wrap. It's a done deal. I do miss them. I'm not going to say that I miss them. I'm not going to let anybody know that I miss them, but I do miss them. But even if I reach out, I just don't think they're going to talk to me, or I don't think it's going to be the same way it was again. It's this like, it's almost like knowing that we can't go back, right? It's like we can't go back to what it was. So we just need to move forward. So again, that's probably why this person is just like, you do you, boo. I'm moving forward. You move forward too, because it's like they know that there's no going back. So that's why they try to claim so much about moving forward. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get some more cards and see what else. But so far, yes, I do see there is regret here, but they're going to hold on to it and not tell people. They're definitely not going to let you or anybody else know that they do regret this ghosting. Okay. We have the sun here, so sun sign. Maybe somebody's sun sign is in water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because it's underneath the Two of Cups card. So maybe somebody's sun sign is a water sign. Let's see. And we have Capricorn. Oh, we have Capricorn here. I did feel Capricorn energy for sure. Maybe somebody's moon or rising too is what I'm getting. Ooh, hold on. Wow. Could be in Capricorn. Wow. We also have somebody that talks a lot of crap about you. Wow. Okay, we have Aries here. Look, I had mentioned Aries, right? And look, we have Aries here. But we definitely have somebody that talks a lot of crap about you. It might even be this person that ghosted you because, again, I feel like they're very dismissive, very like, oh, I don't care about pile three. I don't miss them. So they could be like, maybe they say some negative things about you or other people tell them negative things about you. And maybe that's why they're like, I'm not about to tell these people that I'm actually missing pile three. Yeah, and then Aries is right underneath the Seven of Pentacles. So I definitely do feel like, yeah, this person feels like there wasn't going to be any more progress, with you. Like it wasn't going to go anywhere. Or even if they try now, it's just not going to go anywhere. So it's kind of like a why bother, why try? Let me get one more. And we have Sagittarius. Wow, more fire here. Aries and Sagittarius. And we do have the sun here. So maybe somebody's sun sign is in a fire sign. And on the bottom, we have Sagittarius again. That is confirmation here, double confirmation of Sagittarius being very present. Somebody's rising could be Sagittarius. Sagittarius rising. Or this person is a Sagittarius moon. They might be an air sign with a Sagittarius moon. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more from the Deviant Moon, but from the little mini deck. These are the bigger cards, and here I have the little mini deck. So let's see what else we get. Let me get 3, please. Okay, we have 2. We need one more. One more, please. There it is. Okay. And the first card is the Emperor. Look at that Aries energy. There's that Aries again that I mentioned. So somebody is an Aries. And this person might be an Aries because I get a very like controlling boss type energy. Because again, this person doesn't want to really reveal what they feel. So they're going to put up this like, I'm the boss, I'm, big and bad type energy where they don't really want to say like, damn, I do miss pile three. I do miss them. Why did I ghost them? But again, they're not going to reveal that. So this person puts up that like, I'm big and bad type energy. I'm the emperor, I control things, and this was all planned. This was all in the plans, right? And so it's like they're not going to really admit to it. Okay, now we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. More fire here, a lot of fire. Okay, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Sagittarius, could be Leo too, but very Aries, Sagittarius, which we do have here. And this person might even be defensive. So, maybe when people ask this person about you or if they miss you, this person gets defensive. And I do feel like, again, this person puts up a front. This person might even talk crap about you or know that people talk crap about you and that's why they don't say anything. And then we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Are you kidding me? More fire again. All of these 3 cards here are all fire. And it's in the reverse. It's also in the reverse, just like the Seven of Wands. So this is somebody that will be like a hothead. They get upset easily. They make impulsive decisions. So when they ghosted you, they didn't really think it through, but they do seem to tell people like, yeah, this was all in the plans. I knew what I was doing, like that type of thing. But they really didn't. Like they just, it was like on an impulse, and now it sucks for them, but they're not going to admit to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you some cards from my friend Raya's Shadow Love Tea. Look at this. I'm going to link her shops in my description if you want to check out her Etsy and her other shop. She has a lot of decks, a lot of beautiful decks. She's a great deck creator. So let's go ahead and see. This card already flew right out. Okay. What do we have here? We have Tainted Scars. Wow, 43 breaking down to a 7. And it's the reverse of it because in the upright, look, it's a heart. And here in the reverse, it says Tainted Scars. Attracts the same type of person, tainted pleasures, hang-ups about physical intimacy, and uncommunicative about feelings. What did I tell you? This person is not about to give you that phone call and tell you that they miss you, even though they think about it, as the first card here. They think about it, but it's not something they're about to do. It's in the reverse. And look at the heart is in the reverse. So this person, again, isn't about to wear their heart on their sleeve or express themselves. They have tainted scars. Attracts the same type of person, tainted pleasures and hangups. So this person has a lot of hangups about issues, about their connections, right? Maybe they feel like the connections for them aren't meant to be long term for some reason. They might have had people like break up with them a lot. So maybe they think I'm not somebody that's meant to be in a long term relationship. I'm just hearing a Smith song in my head right now. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, because when I'm talking and then like the information's coming in, so it comes in kind of fast too. So I gotta try to catch up with it. But hmm. This is what I was hearing. It says love. This is the name. I don't remember the name of the song, but it says love is natural and real, but not for you, my love. Not tonight, my love. Love is natural and real, but not for such as you and I, my love. So again, this is what this person kind of feels and thinks. Like, love is natural and real, but not for such as you and I. And it's in the reverse. But here we did have the Two of Cups and the upright. So this person definitely does believe in love, but it's almost like they feel like love eludes them for some reason, like it's not for them. Hmm. Okay, take this one and one more. Oh, it's another heart too. This card is also another heart. Okay, we'll look at it right now. Just one more, please. I will only take the top one and put these back. Okay, here we go. So this other heart is card 90, breaking down to a 9, the number of completion. It says someone wants a separation or divorce from significant other, demanding certain changes or dissolution of partnership. So yeah, exactly. So you could even have been in like long term living with them, married to them, engaged to them, and they just decided to like run off, like just ghost you. Um, and it says that someone wants a separation or divorce from significant other, and it says disillusion here, so it's like a divorce. And again, this person thinking love isn't for them, like for some reason they think it's just something that eludes them. Very interesting. Huh. Okay. And then the next card we have here is 73, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. Okay, lack of affection. Okay, there we go. Lack of affection. It says misinterprets lack of affection as dislike or loss of love. Feels insecure about connection. Argues when they feel they aren't getting enough affection and time. So this person, again, that's something they already have within them, their scars, their wounds of maybe feeling like they're unworthy of love or they don't get enough love. And here with you, they brought that baggage to the table of like, I know you don't love me enough. I know you don't want me enough. I know I'm not enough for you. And it's like they brought that baggage, put it all on the table and left it there. And so then they decide to run off because they're like, well, I knew pile three didn't love me. I knew they weren't going to make it long term with me. So I decided to run off. Hmm. Lack of affection. So this is how they feel. They feel like they just don't get that enough. Like, why am I not getting enough attention? Why are you not looking at me enough? Why aren't you, hugging me enough? Whatever. You know what I mean? Hmm. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some letters here. Let's get some letters and see what we have. We have O, V, E, like love. Like we're just missing the L. That was right away. We have P, E, PE, physical education, PE. Look, there's the L. Oh, and it's standing up. Look. There you go. Love. This person definitely has love for you, but they felt like you weren't giving them enough love. Okay, we have G, O, go, N. We have W. We have D. Oh, I heard Doug. Somebody's name could be Doug. D-O-U. Oh, and there it is. Doug. Look. D-O-U-G. Doug. Yeah, I heard Doug. I heard rag. Let me see. R-A-G. Yep, there it is. Rag. Okay. Somebody ragging on you, or they maybe feel you were ragging on them, like complaining, that type of thing. Okay, we have M. Somebody's name could start with an M. We have M-O-E. Okay. Mo. Okay. In. Pin. Look, pin. P-I-N. R. A-R-E. What else? We have glare. Okay, so then maybe they glared at you or thought you glared at them. Wove. Woven. Okay, so woven, like put together. Again, with this Two of Cups, I do feel like, you know, you could have been together, but at the same time, they felt like you weren't really feeling it. We have pie. Somebody maybe likes pie or to bake pie or eat pie. I heard vent. We have V-E-N, no T, but I heard vent. Somebody needs to vent because they're holding it in. It's like they're not telling people. Yeah, they're not telling people that they wanted to go talk to you or still, you know. Down, down. They might be feeling down, but again, they're not going to say it. Liar. We have liar here. This person could have said you're a liar. And again, I feel like you might have conflicts with this person's people, like with their family or friends. You might have conflicts with them. And because I do feel like either they talk crap about you to other people or other people talk crap about you to them, and other people are probably like, oh, I'm glad you got rid of pile 3 because they were a liar, they were this, they weren't down for you, that type of thing. Or they tell people that about you, like they were a liar, they were lying to me, they said they loved me but I'm sure they didn't, they said they were down for me but I'm sure they weren't. Like there's something here with other people and you, like the conflict here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, we have P here, P-E-E. Maybe they like felt like you pissed on them or other people, you know, pissed on you. Hmm. Well, all right, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 4, this little ghost here eating his noodles. I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with water. So you could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so you could be one of these water signs, or the person that ghosted you could be one of these water signs. I do have 3 cards pulled here for you from the Deviant Moon, and we're going to pull more as we go along. But what I am getting from these cards, where I'm like asking, does this person regret ghosting you? I feel like you have 2 people here actually that might have ghosted you. One could have been a friend and one could have been a lover. So I do have like 2 different energies is what I'm feeling here. Could be one person, right? One energy, but I'm feeling it split in 2. Um, but do we have regret over this person or these 2 people ghosting you? I'm going to say yes, but at the same time, I feel like it's a no because it's almost like they defend the reason for ghosting you. It's like, I didn't want to ghost you, pile 4, but I'm defending why I ghosted you. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So I am feeling that here with both of these energies. I do feel like you were a friend to somebody. You know, you were there for them, but they ghosted you. And it's somehow they're making excuses, I guess, to have a reason to say, well, I know I did right on ghosting them. And then here we have somebody that is like saying, I ghosted them, I miss them because I don't like being single. We have somebody here, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here that doesn't like being single. They don't like the solo life, which, you know, it's Virgo energy. The 9 of Pentacles, it's in the reverse. It's Virgo energy, but it gives me Libra vibes because Libra is the balance, it's the scales, it's always the 2. To me, Libra is always the number 2 because they always have to be paired up. So being that it's in the reverse, and I feel like this person does not like to be unpartnered, I feel Libra energy, but it doesn't have to be a Libra, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like Libra energy, somebody that likes to always be partnered up. It's almost like being solo or single. It's almost like they don't know what to do with themselves type of energy, you know? So I do feel like they do regret ghosting you. And then here over here, we have like a friend that is also thinking of you or like missing you. And why does this card, this little ghost keep falling? Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards, okay? Okay. What do we have? We have Virgo. Look, as I'm cutting it, we have Virgo. And we, like I said, the Nine of Pentacles here in the middle is Virgo. Ooh, somebody that doesn't want to be solo. Okay. And we have Taurus here, more earth energy, right underneath the Six of Wands. This is somebody very stubborn, and I'm getting this is from the ex partner. They're a very stubborn person. It's like they are missing you, they're regretting ghosting you, but at the same time, their stubbornness isn't letting them come around and approach you or apologize or anything. This Nine of Pentacles, which is Virgo, which is Earth, is giving me very Seven of Wands energy, and Seven of Wands is fire. It's Aries, Sagittarius, maybe some Leo, but it's giving me that this person is really like defending their actions, and just like the friend, it's almost like, well, I had to ghost them. I had to ghost pile 4. I missed pile 4, but I had to ghost them. We have Scorpio here. Scorpio. Taurus and Scorpio here, they are fixed signs. So, being fixed energy, they do kind of get stubborn and it's kind of sometimes hard for them to move on. So here with these two fixed signs here, I am getting that it might be hard for this person or these two people to move on. We have Pisces on the bottom, more water. Pisces is immutable. It is water energy though. Yeah, you definitely are missed here by these people that ghosted you. They definitely do miss you, but at the same time, they're just very stubborn and defending their actions. Okay, we have Scorpio again. Double confirmation of Scorpio. Wow, let me see what this is. We have Mars. Okay, so Mars and Scorpio possibly too. So we have Scorpio twice, and then Mars and Taurus. And on the bottom, we have Mars energy again. Are you kidding me? There's a lot of Mars here. And like I said, it's giving me very Seven of Wands energy with this Nine of Pentacles. And we do have the Six of Wands here. So again, very fiery, very Mars energy here. Oh my goodness. These are the type of people, or the type of person, if it's one or two, that will defend their choice to the death, even if they know they're wrong. Like there's no going back for them on it. Like they will stick to their guns even though they know it's wrong. You know what I mean? Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get you some of these. I'm gonna get 3 more from this little mini deviant moon. We already have 3 from the deviant moon up here, the big deck. Now we're going to get them from the little deck. So let's go ahead. Okay, that was kind of fast. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and it's right underneath Taurus. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, Earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles up here, and they are both in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this ex-partner doesn't like their new reality almost. It doesn't, again, it's like they don't like to be not partnered. And so they're not liking this new situation, this new reality that they have going on. But again, they're not going to do anything to change it. They're not going to, try to get you back. We have the Ace of Wands here. Look, she's holding a baby. Aries, Leo, Sag. You could have a child or children with this person, with this ex. This also with the friend here, I feel like you could have even baptized their baby, is what I'm hearing. You could have baptized their baby or been there for the birth of their baby or something like that. Like you were there. Very faithful energy. Here's what I'm getting here. Very faithful energy on your part. Very interesting. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get some Shadow Love Tea. This is my friend Raya's Shadow Love Tea deck from Vibe About It. I don't know if this deck is retired or not, but I'm going to link her description, her shops in my description. So if you want to check out her decks, they're amazing decks, and so I'm going to link her shops so you can check out her decks. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some of this tea here, some Shadow Love Tea, and see what's going on here with these people ghosting you. With this person, like I said, it could be one, but I feel like it's split into 2 energies. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have movement. Number 24, breaking down to a 6. Takes the necessary steps to move forward, even if filled with fear, but allows hope to guide them towards their goals. Okay, so movement here, 24 breaking down to a 6. So yeah, so it's like they moved on. They feel like this was the necessary steps to move forward, it says. Allows hope to guide them towards their new goals. This could also be your energy. I feel a little sadness here too. So it could be a little sadness from your energy too, but also being hopeful and moving on. Okay, so we have forbidden fruit. 19 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. It's in the reverse, so let's see. Okay, someone is married, loves someone who doesn't love them back. Wow. Religious or cultural differences, loves an ex-family member. What is going on here? Okay. What? Are these two people that ghosted you, are they in a love triangle now or what? This friend and this ex, like I said, it's like one energy but split into two. So could the friend and the ex been betraying you behind your back? Because like I said, I feel very faithful, loyal energy from you, but from them it's something else. Wow, the forbidden fruit. What? And we have impetuous, 14 breaking down to a 5. Impulsive and reactive based on fear, paranoia and anxiety, regretful action. So, wow. Okay, what is this? Come on now. This isn't the story for everybody, but for some people, it does look like these two people that you cared about, that you trusted, took some type of actions behind your back and did something that they now regret. And so in turn, they turn around and ghost you. Almost like if you did the wrong act, but it was really them. Wow. This is reminding me of an expression that a Gemini's always said about people. He always calls them the offended liar. It's like when they wrong you and they lie to you and then you find out or call them out, they get offended and then they ghost you. So they become the offended liar. And that's what I'm getting here from these two energies. It's like somebody became the offended liar. Like, how could you offend me and accuse me of doing that? But they really did. You know what I mean? They really did go behind your back and do something that they're now regretting. Impetuous. Wow. Impulsive and reactive based on fear, paranoia and anxiety, regretful action. So they got that paranoia and anxiety of like, oh my gosh, is pile 4 gonna find out? Let me just stop talking to them so that I have no interaction with them anymore. You know? Wow. Okay. Um, let's see. Anything else? Let me get you one more. Let me get one more from the Shadow Love. From the Shadow Love tea. Let's get some more tea here. One more. Very interesting. Pile. This ghost here even looks shocked. He's like, "Oh, what? He's eating his noodles, minding his business, and then to hear this kind of tea, he's like, what? He's like, what's going on here? Okay, let's get one more. Let's get this one. Okay, beyond repair. Okay, 74. Breaks down to an 11, breaks down to 2. 2, again, is always partnerships to me. It's always Libra energy. Beyond repair. Tries to fix a broken relationship. Blind faith. Refuses to see the truth. Irreparable, I can't say that word. Irreparable damage, but refuses to move on. Wow. Here's the sewing machine, but it says beyond repair. This can't be fixed anymore. We can't stitch it together anymore. Wow. Okay. I'm going to get you some letters here, see if we can come up with any words or names. Let's go. Okay, we have R. I heard red right away. Red. Somebody could have red hair. RC. E. Like there's the D, red. Yep, somebody could have red hair. Okay, red. Okay, we have COIU. I heard how could you. Okay. E. U. E again. Wow, a lot of E. Somebody's name could start with an E. O. O again. Yeah, they were your boo. Look, boo. BOO, right? They were your boo. Or they just ghosted you, right? And boo. V. T. I. I heard Vittorio or Victor. Victoria. Vinny. VIN. Vin. Oops. And again, yeah, Vin. Look, we have Vinny for sure. We have another V. We have an S. We have an N. We have a P. And we have a P and an O. Okay. We have POT, pot. Maybe somebody is a heavy pot smoker. Okay. Somebody smokes the reefer. Reefer Madness. Okay. Somebody could like that movie Reefer Madness. Let's see. What else? We have nerd. Look, N-E-R-D, nerd. Somebody could be a nerd about something. Somebody's really into something that people call them a nerd about it. They're a nerd for, I don't know, they're a nerd for science, a nerd for history, a nerd for something, right? They're a nerd about something, very into it. Um, hmm. C-U-E-Q, like somebody wasn't wanting to see the cues about something. Okay. Tie, ties. Somebody cut ties. Yeah, they cut ties with you. They ghosted you, right? They cut ties and booed. They ghosted you. P-O-O-R, poor. Somebody used poor judgment in ghosting you, right? They used poor judgment and ghosting you and cutting ties with you. And then we have root here. Makes me think of the root chakra. Somebody that you've known for a long time. You were solid with them. You had established already a solid foundation with them. There was roots here with them. They were in your environment every day. Okay, we have rot. Yep, this rotted. This is something that was supposed to flourish, and it ended up becoming a rotten fruit. Yep. Due. Look, due. Something is due. Somebody might even be due to have a baby too, is what I'm getting. Somebody might be due soon. Then I heard the NICU. So like premature, I guess, having a premature baby, or somebody had a premature baby. Hmm. Sit. Sit. This isn't sitting well with them anymore. They have to sit there with those choices that they made. And it's not sitting well with them anymore. Need. It's like almost like they need you. Need you. Then we have NOV over here. Look, November. We did have two Scorpio cards. November. Something could have happened in November, or your birthday could be in November, or their birthday, or something significant here in November. Scorpio season. We have Scorpio twice. Huh. We have run. Yep. Somebody decided to run. They decided to run, and now they have to sit with this, that they need you. Okay, what else do we have? Bite. Bite. It's like somebody bit you. I heard, how could you bite the hand that feeds you? Somebody bit you, somebody that you gave to bit your hand. Wow. Okay. Okay. We have Sue here. Somebody's name could be Sue or Susie, Suzanne, or suing somebody. You could be suing somebody too, or they could be suing somebody. Hmm. We have poo. We have poo here. This person is full of it. You know, they're full of poo. Mhm. I heard nighttime, something about the night, doing something at night, or when no one is looking, right at night. Hmm. Well, okay, well, that's all I have for you. Oh, you couldn't even see it, could you? I'm sorry. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile four. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.